My neighbor secretly ran a 20-meter cable from my garage to charge his electric car. I pretended not to notice. Before leaving on a business trip, I replaced the main breaker with a 10A fuse. Late at night, a thin, suspicious orange cable, like a hungry snake, quietly slipped through the gap beneath my garage door. It stretched 20 meters and connected perfectly to the charging port of my neighbor's shiny electric car. From behind the upstairs window, with a cold smile on my lips, I watched everything in silence. He thought his little trick was flawless, unaware that a physics lesson specially prepared for him was about to begin the moment I boarded my train. My name is Guchen. I'm a textbook programmer. I believe in logic and code, and I have an almost unhealthy obsession with fixing life's bugs. I had lived in this luxury residential complex for 3 years, and my neighbor, Shang Shi-heng, and I had only ever exchanged the occasional hello in the elevator. Shang was a businessman's slicked back hair, expensive suits, and a gold watch that gleamed under the elevator lights with the tackiest sense of superiority imaginable. He drove a state-of-the-art electric car worth over 50,000 yuan, while I still drove the same Volkswagen that had been with me for 5 years. Then, about a month ago, I noticed my electricity bill was increasing in a suspicious way. As someone extremely sensitive to numbers, I had practically memorized the power consumption patterns of every appliance in my home. Those extra 300 yuan that suddenly appeared were like corrupted code. They drove me crazy. At first, I thought it was the new central air conditioning system or a faulty appliance. I spent an entire weekend checking every device in the house with a power meter, and everything was normal. So where was all that electricity going? The answer came last Wednesday. I had stayed at work until 3 a.m., fixing an urgent production bug, and returned home exhausted. As my headlights illuminated the garage door, a flash of orange struck me like lightning and instantly cleared up all my doubts. It was a brand new 20-meter extension cord. One end was plugged into the spare outlet inside my garage. The other, like a loyal umbilical cord, was connected directly to Shang's white electric car, parked in his space. I turned off the engine and sat in the car, silently observing for 5 minutes. The night breeze gently swayed the orange cable beneath the streetlight, as if mocking me. Well, everything made sense now. I didn't get out of the car to confront him. That's not my style. For a programmer, impulsive confrontation is the most inefficient solution possible. Find the bug, analyze it, then destroy it with the most elegant and lethal code possible. That's where the fun is. I went home and immediately reviewed the security footage from my garage entrance. The recordings were crystal clear. Shang's actions followed an almost mechanical routine. I spent the entire night editing together every instance of theft from the previous week. I organized everything by date and created a complete behavioral timeline. That's a professional habit of mine. Whenever suspicious behavior appears in a system, the first step is to create a comprehensive log. I saved all the encrypted videos in a folder called Neighbor Power Theft and changed the icon to a red warning symbol to remind myself that this was no minor issue. But videos alone weren't enough. I needed more precise data. I logged into the electric utility app. I downloaded 6 months of electricity bills and created a consumption graph. The graph made everything obvious. Starting from the month Shang began stealing electricity, my garage showed an additional average load of 3.5 kilowatts every night between midnight and 6 a.m. The curve disappeared during the day and appeared with perfect punctuality every night, like a scheduled task. I saved the graph in the folder as well, adding a note beside it. The thief's working hours. I knew this data could become evidence. A programmer's greatest advantage is knowing how to speak through data. And sure enough, the cameras recorded everything. Every night around midnight, Shang appeared like a burglar. He would quietly take the cable out of his trunk, plug it in with practiced ease, and then go peacefully to sleep.